Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay? Okay, we've all been sitting for a long time, so here's what we're going to do first, and my time doesn't start yet. So take one hand out like this, put it over the shoulder, take this other hand, put it over the shoulder, squeeze. You got a little hug. All right. So hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. My name is Tulsi Modi. I work at the Planetary Health Alliance. And for the past year, I've been working on this Connecting Climate Minds project that looks at the intersection of climate change and mental health. Next slide. So throughout this project, we've had a lot of interesting insights. We pulled information from global dialogues, literature reviews, one-on-one interviews, case studies, and many more. You'll see a few cartoons throughout this presentation as well. Next slide, please. So where did this start and where are we going? We had 2 regional dialogues back in October and November, youth dialogues. We spoke to key members of the indigenous communities, smallholder farming communities. And from that, we created 7 regional research and action agendas that highlight the gaps in research and action within climate change and mental health. And right now we're currently developing a global research and action agenda, which we hope to have finished soon. Next slide, please. Yeah, so I want to pull up just a few things that what we learned and what we're hearing. So, and this is a little upsetting that this is what we were hearing, but what we did hear was that farmers are dying by suicide as another crop fails and they can't provide for their families, that young people are feeling stress and despair as their futures are put in peril by the adults in power who are meant to keep them safe, that people unable to leave their homes during extreme heat are left feeling socially isolated, and that there's a growing number of people experiencing climate-related disasters around the world and cannot heal before the next onslaught hits. It's a compounding trauma that's leading to PTSD, depression, anxiety, and substance abuse. And these have been largely hidden costs, growing risk for those who are most vulnerable, including those with mental health conditions, some of which are 3 times more likely to die in heat waves. Next slide. So there are still significant gaps in understanding the true costs of climate change on mental health and the true benefits and opportunities to act together for our climate and for our minds. And while it is critical that the growing climate mental health community come together and form an aligned agenda for research and action, there's currently profound disconnection across geographies, across disciplines, and across sectors. Next slide. Oh, one more. So these are some of the key themes that we found from our research, that the impact of climate change on mental health vulnerabilities, the connections between mental health and indigenous and other cultural practices, policy and governance for climate mental health, community resilience and intervention, and of course, technology and innovation for mental health are all key things that need to be more developed in our region. You can actually skip this one. So this is a global research project, Planetary Health Alliance, where I work. We focused on North America and in Europe. So much of what I've been speaking to you about today represents information that we found from those 2 regions. However, if you are interested in learning more, you can go to the Connecting Climate Minds website, join the community. You can also join the Global Online Hub and find information for your region, either here in East and Southeast Asia or wherever you came here from. And I would highly encourage you to do so and join that community so we can therefore break these silos and work across disciplines, across regions, across cultures, more collaboratively. Okay, and this is where I will end with you. During one of our dialogues, we had a cartoonist, much like the one that is around here today, who just listened in and drew some comics for us. It's a little bit of dark humor, but if you enjoy this type of humor, we have about 25 more of these on the website. And so I would encourage you to go to there. That's it.